welcome to the record-breaking sports bar with me, your host Jason Cundy, joined by the Liverpool legend, Jermaine Pennant, everyone. Right, so here, it's unprecedented. Those that listen, I never do, as anyone's seen, when I anchor the show, but tonight, I'm breaking rank. Has anyone seen Liverpool? Has anyone seen the Wirral? 100% garbage. The Anfield rap. Can you the Anfield rap? You almost win a liver beating slot. Slotty. Can you me Slotty? You almost win a liver beating. You'll never walk alone. You'll never walk. Jammer. You almost win a liver beating. King Kenny. Kloppy. Ferry crossed the see. Ferry crossed the Mersey. Yoko Ono. The Anfield calf. Alexander Isak, can you be Alexander Isak? You're meant to win it. Liver beating the Cavern Club. Yellow Submarine, can you be Yellow Submarine? Can you be? You're meant to win it. Liver beating the Titanic, LeBron James, the Ghost Goal. Can you be Ghost Goal? Can you be Ghost Goal? You're meant to win it. Liver beating.
Can we get on with the show now, mate? You finished? Yeah? Ah, dear. We're going to start with Liverpool after they were walloped by Crystal Palace at Wembley yesterday. I won't say walloped in the Community Shield. Forget Isak. Do we need defenders? 03717 223344. Liverpool fans, is this squad really strong enough to compete on all fronts this season? Get your calls in now. We'll look back on a mad weekend of Championship football. Do we need to see VAR in England's second tier? We'll be joined by European football expert Kevin Achard to give us the lowdown on Spurs' shock move for Man City's winger Savinho. Danny Mills joins us a little later on to look ahead to Leeds' return to the Premier League. Do they have enough to stay up in this league? And, of course, we've got a bit of midnight triv. We're going to need your help. Get your calls in 03717 223344. Get involved. We cannot do this show without you. 03717 223344. This is the Sports Bar on talkSPORT.
This is only one place to start, Emma. We're going to start with Liverpool. They're going to start with Liverpool were beaten, crushed by Crystal Palace on penalties yesterday. Mo Salah's penalty just landed on talkSPORT Towers on the roof. That's how bad it was. In yesterday's Community Shield, here's how it sounded live on talkSPORT.
Mateta steps up to face Alisson, right-footed, and sends it straight down the middle, and Crystal Palace equalise. And then Wharton sends Sarr away into the penalty area, heavy touch, but then he finishes it off the inside of the post, and Crystal Palace equalise. And once again at Wembley, they're glad all over. 5 of the last 8 Community Shields have been decided by penalty kicks, and this one is going the same way. Left-footed, drives the ball high into the net, and Crystal Palace celebrate. They win the Community Shield with a fantastic penalty from Justin Devenny.
Oh, hello. Good evening, one. Good evening, all. Good evening, Mr. Jammer.
Hello.
How are you, sir? Oh, no, come on. Get rid of the face. Come on, it's not my fault you got beat.
Listen.
Get rid of the face.
The face is totally fine. It's a pre-season friendly.
Oh, it's a pre-season friendly. All those Liverpool fans that rocked up, eh? Got the train down, took 6 hours to come down.
Yeah. Going out
they went
to
out
the team.
Palace. Honestly, you
Pre-season
lot. Say well done, Palace. That's what you got to do.
Oh, no, fantastic. Well done, Palace.
Well
done. Good little pre-season friendly trophy.
Good little pre-season trophy. Honestly, you lot.
So, they played well. Liverpool battered them. But
yeah, battered them 2-2 and then you lost in penalties.
Yeah, we did.
What's that all about?
Anyone can win on penalties.
Can I just say, right, yesterday.
Anyone can win on penalties.
I was at the home of the Club World Champions, Chelsea. We smashed AC Milan 4-1 in another pre-season victory. We've only had 2 games. And I was sat around a table with Alex Aljo, who's the brilliant presenter who's on Channel 5 and does Sky, does TNT, and all that sort of shizzle. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, right? Yep. Scotty Minto. Yep. And everyone was like, can't wait for anyone seen to. I said, but I don't do it when I'm anchoring. No, you've got to do it. So you can blame them. Yeah, but it's Alex, Jimmy Floyd and Scotty.
Do you know what? You've really... I think you've made a blunder here.
Oh, have I?
Because you could have maybe you've done it now, so you can't really do it again.
Yeah, well, and it's good. I love starting with
Liverpool. And again, it's a pre-season, the Community Shield. The season's not started yet. You should have saved it if it does happen in the season.
Well, no, but the thing is, right, you were so good last season. They come across so few and far between. When they come, Gemma, you got to grab it. You got to say, you know what, have some of that.
Whooping.
Whooping.
Could have saved it.
Whooping.
You took a whooping.
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 It's so good. It's so good. Do you know what? I want to hear from 100% Garbage, 100% Mo. Where has he been? He hasn't phoned up to congratulate me on being
We
club
had
world
key
champion.
players missing as well. Let's just.
Who's that?
We had key players missing. Let's just know.
Here we go. Look.
We did.
Look,
McAllister.
Look at this. Look.
McAllister. He came on second half. Ultimately, one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, team of the year last year. Gravenberch, probably one of the best last season. The defensive midfielder, team of the year again. He wasn't playing. Virgil van Dijk apparently was ill. He wasn't.
Was he ill
playing
with his feet? What's wrong with him? He had brucus or did he have... What do you have?
No.
He had blisters.
He
What's he doing? Where's he running to? Hold on.
The night before he was ill.
Here we go.
So, and he had an off day. He really had an off day. But again, you get these out the way now before the season started. We're serial Community Shield winners, so he wasn't really bothered about this one. So yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Going forward, you look immense.
Worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
What about the Verts? What happened to him? What was you spend on him?
Got an assist in it.
What? An assist? And then what?
TK. Goal.
When did he take a penalty?
What?
What's that?
Because they don't want
What?
the goalkeeper to know which way he's going yet. Want to save that for the Premier League.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, good move.
Tactics.
Good move. Why didn't Salah take a penalty?
He did, but he ballooned it to the Mars.
It's so good. Liverpool, the first as anyone's seen of the season, goes down to the best club, the best team we've ever seen in Premier League history, and it's great fun. Go on, what?
Wait, the last time
What?
the Community Shield, right? When Liverpool and Man City played, Ireland missing goal, open goals.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying that Núñez is probably going to be the better signing. Ireland then went on and
I don't remember that. You could be making this up.
No,
I don't remember that.
Starwood came on and scored 2 goals, and everyone was comparing him to Ireland, and then it ended up that Ireland went on and smashed the record.
Well,
nothing. You can't take nothing from Community Shield.
So nothing at all.
Nothing.
So you don't care.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not an ounce of it.
Not even 0.5%.
Oh, it's nice. Like, oh yeah, we won, but
Yeah.
if we win, we lose. I don't really.
I just honestly, it's
What I care about is Friday night when we give Bournemouth a whooping.
Oh, yeah, we could
A
whooping.
whooping.
Yeah,
and then
whooping.
go top of the league with 4 goal difference in hand.
I just find it hilarious. Just that. Well done, Palace, by the way. Can
Well
we
done,
just
yeah.
say-
Well
can we
done,
just
Palace.
give
Well
Crystal
done.
Palace?
Well done, Palace. Crystal Palace, well done.
Well done, them. I'd love to them to phone up because they've had a bit. They've had a great yesterday and a terrible today. Of course, they were confirmed demoted into the Europa League. Into the Conference League, out of the Europa League, which is, you have
may
to
win
suck
it.
that one up. They might win.
They could win it now.
They might win it.
So another bit of silverware.
So, how big was that yesterday? And does it really matter that Liverpool lost? Obviously, it's a pre-season. No one really cares, do they? It's one of those trophies. When you win it, it matters. When you lose it, couldn't care less. 037172233. Let's go and speak to Tyler, who's a Liverpool fan. All right, Tyler, welcome to the show.
Hi, mate. How are we?
All right, Tyler,
Hello, mate.
were you there yesterday? Were you there yesterday?
I was, mate.
Where'd you travel from?
Cheshire.
How long did it take you?
About 4 hours. Got down to...
Tyler, ignore him, mate.
No, I just asked how long it took him.
Yeah, all right.
I didn't press the
Ignore
button.
Taylor.
Is that 4 hours each way?
Yeah.
I'm only messing. Go on then, what do you want to say, bud?
I think we started too quick. We were quick off the mark. I thought, if this is how the season's going to be, the front 3 looked electric. They just got cocky and arrogant after that.
Yeah, I think we've seen over the past 5 games in the pre-season, we've kept 1 clean sheet, and that was against Stoke City behind closed doors. We won 5-0. Since then, we haven't kept a clean sheet. So that's probably something they need to address and look at. But going forward, I'm very pleased and excited to take that into the season.
I know, yeah, it was absolutely electric going forward. I think you're right. Just got a bit rusty at the back. I mean, Frimpong looked great, but I think Kirk has as well. I'm not sure if the atmosphere got to him or what. He was always, got stuck forward. Going forward, he was great. Every now and then, he was just lacking the tracking back.
So, like I said, I didn't see the game live. I watched extended highlights this morning. But one thing that did come across, and a lot of people on social media were talking about Van Dijk. And there's a couple of people just saying, OK, he's been brilliant, no question. Is this a season where he does get found out? Is there a concern or not? You're not worried?
Not worried. I think when you're at the top, everyone's looking at you. You're like a goldfish in a goldfish bowl. Everyone's always looking at Van Dijk because he's one of the best. He has to take the rough with the smooth. He has a bad game. He needs to own up to it. He's a captain of the current Premier League champions. He needs to own it. He needs to, brush it off and come back on Friday night and put in a sterling performance.
Yeah, I think he's
That's fair. That's fair.
Right.
No,
everyone has a bad game.
Do you know what? There's when you come out of games like this, there's always something to take from it.
Yeah.
There's always something to say, right, what can we do better? Slot's not stupid. Slot will go into this saying, okay, were we good enough over the 90 minutes? Yeah, we had good spells, but actually for Palace to score 2 goals, and by the way, a penalty that McAllis given. He's playing basketball in the box, Jammer.
No, come on.
What do we know?
No.
What do we know?
He's jumping. It's not even looking at the ball.
Whose fault's that?
No, but that's
whose fault's that?
You have to use your arms to jump. It's just a bit of common sense, as in, no, it wasn't a handball.
It's a penalty. You got away with that.
I disagree.
You totally got away with one there.
These calls should be not penalties now.
But that's the law. The law of the game. I don't like it, but the law of the game is that's a pen.
But
should be given.
Why?
Because the law of the game.
No, but what does the law say?
Because the law says, my God, his arms are in an unnatural position.
It's not. It is natural though. If you're jumping, you can't jump in the air with your hands behind your side.
Jammer, he's playing basketball in the penalty area.
No.
As soon as you start doing that, mate, you're going to give a penalty.
People need to look at that and use
listen. Don't shoot the messenger.
VAR did.
Well, VAR did. Liverpool. Well, let's go and speak to Neil, who's a Liverpool fan. All right, Neil.
How you doing, guys? You all
right, Neil?
Good, Neil.
Welcome to the show.
Good fun as usual.
What do you want to say, bud?
I think, obviously, yesterday's game, I didn't see it live. I saw the highlights. I just think pre-season is to iron things out. If things go wrong, they go wrong, and you move on to the bigger picture, which is Friday and the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that.
Absolutely.
I'm having some fun, but you can't.
If we see Friday night, they put in a stellar performance, everyone's going to be forgetting about the Community Shield, and we'll really see what they're made of. At Anfield,
it's going to be an emotional.
Going to be an emotional event, and
that needs to be considered.
That's when you really turn up.
Yeah. Also, I don't think we had a good pre-season last season, and look where that went.
Yeah, I've played in pre-season. Gemma would have done so. I played in pre-season with, you win most games and start the first season, and all of a sudden things don't go well, and vice versa. You can have really bad pre-seasons. It's all about the first game of the season. I'm having fun. No one's going to care or matter. It matters more to Palace. I agree with Gemma. Matters more to Palace, and it's well done them. It's the first time they've ever played in that game, let alone win it. So congratulations to them. But it's all about Friday night at Anfield, live on talkSPORT, by the way.
Cheers.
All right, mate. He's gone. Cheers, Neil. Keep the calls coming, gang. 03717 223344. I'm a little bit worried about 100% garbage. He hasn't phoned up since Chelsea won the Club World Cup. Can we phone him? Because he's very vocal when Liverpool, when all the... Can we? We're going to phone 100% garbage, see if he answers. He always listens. 100% garbage, answer your phone, buddy. 03717 223344. Hopefully we'll be speaking 100% garbage and taking all your calls on Liverpool. Have we gone a bit too early and said Liverpool already nailed on for the Premier League? I don't think it is nailed on. I think Liverpool are the best side and they're favourites to win it, understandably so. But I think the City will be stronger. Chelsea definitely stronger. Arsenal stronger. I think Liverpool are favourites, but it ain't a foregone conclusion for me. What do you think?
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.